The home holds a sacred and foundational role in shaping human character, emotional well-being, and spiritual identity. It is more than a physical space. It is a sanctuary where values are cultivated, relationships are nurtured, and moral development begins. Three primary dimensions demonstrate the sanctity of the home: its function as a sacred refuge, its influence on family harmony through godly marriage, and its biblical foundation as a God-ordained institution. First, the home serves as a sacred refuge, a space imbued with emotional and spiritual meaning. Research by Mazumder and Mazumder, 1993, suggests that people often perceive their homes as sacred spaces, deeply tied to their identity and sense of security. This sacredness is not derived from physical features, but from the intimate memories and shared experiences that shape a sense of belonging. When individuals find safety and peace in their homes, it fosters emotional healing and reinforces the values they carry into the world. In a time of increasing societal stress, the home's sanctity as a restorative space becomes even more essential. Second, the home plays a critical role in fostering unity and harmony through biblically based marriage. In healthy homes, spouses are committed to mutual respect, love, and sacrificial service to one another. This environment fosters emotional stability, spiritual growth, and trust in relationships. Moral formation in the family, 2022, emphasizes that marriage rooted in faith promotes long-term relational health, reduces conflict, and supports emotional resilience. When spouses model forgiveness, humility, and servant leadership, it sets the tone for a peaceful and supportive household. A biblically guided home prioritizes these values, creating an atmosphere where conflicts are approached with grace and resolved with compassion. However, when the sanctity of the home is disrupted through neglect, abuse, addiction, or chronic conflict, the consequences can be severe. Discord between spouses not only leads to emotional distress, but also undermines the spiritual and moral structure of the household. Research links marital breakdown and unresolved domestic conflict with increased rates of anxiety, isolation, and relational dysfunction. The erosion of the home's sanctity not only harms the couple, but also weakens the broader community, often resulting in cycles of dysfunction. This underscores the pressing need to safeguard and restore the sanctity of marriage through deliberate care, spiritual guidance, and biblical principles. Third, the sanctity of the home is affirmed biblically as a divine institution, designed by God for order, love, and instruction. Proverbs 24 verses 3-4, NKJV states, "Through wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge the rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches." This verse highlights that the strength of a home lies not in its architecture, but in the godly wisdom that governs it. Ephesians 5 verse 25 also commands, "Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for her." NKJV. These scriptures reveal that when marriages are built on selfless love and divine instruction, the home becomes a sanctuary where grace, peace, and purpose flourish. The sanctity of the home is rooted in its sacred emotional connections, its ability to foster marital harmony, and its spiritual authority grounded in Scripture. Whether viewed through psychological research or biblical truth, the home emerges as one of the most significant environments in a person's life. It is a place where hearts are shaped, spirits are nurtured, and futures are formed. In honoring the home's sacredness, primarily through biblically grounded marriage, we uphold a cornerstone of both society and spiritual well-being.